Welcome back to this series, which is me playing through the Simpsons Hit and Run. But the twist is Millhouse gets in the way, I suppose. But no, the actual twist is that I'm gonna play through the story missions and the bonus missions, and I'm only allowing myself to use traffic cars. So that's the twist, I suppose. So first things first, just like the other missions, it is not possible. Move Mr. Mouse out the way. It's not possible to beat all of these with traffic cars because some of these force you to use specific vehicles, which means I can't go in with that like a traffic car. So to go through these, mission 1, Nerd Race Queen, that's where you're like racing a nerd again, just like in level 2. So you have to use comic book guys. Awful car. Number 2 we can do. Number 3, I don't remember what that is, but I know we can't do it. Believe me on that one. Operation Hellfish, I think that's a bus one. Or the Manatees one might be the Apu one. These names are not helpful. I don't know if I said this in the last episode on level 2, but like these names do not help me remember the missions at all. I'm afraid. That's like the snake one where you're in the police car. So I think that has to be the Apu. I don't know. Anyway, we can't do 3, we can't do 4, we can't do 5. We can do 6 and we can do 7. And unfortunately, we can't do the bonus mission because that's where you're driving around in Skinner's car. So there are missions. There are 3 missions we can do. So I'm already in mission 2, ready to go. But first things first. Oh, hello. You're an ugly one, aren't you? Oh, I like that shade of brown. It's like grey almost. I like that. That's really lucky that this appeared actually. Because that's something I've noticed about this. So I said before how like the traffic changes in every single level when you load into it, like it's just a different pool. But it does seem like the colors change a bit as well. I don't know if it's because it's meant to be like... Get out of the way, nerd.
Sorry.
Nope, I'm not sorry. I don't know if it's meant to be like the lighting is different because it's taking place at dawn. No, not dawn. Like dusk in the evening. Very nice looking level though, but yeah, for some reason the colors are a little bit different. So that doesn't look like my brown, but it's still like a brown, so it will do. Righto, clueless. Follow Millhouse's clues to find Bard. Don't let time run out. So this one is just purely drive to point, and you just have to do it within the time limit. So this is like a pure speed mission, which also means like it's nice and easy. Come on, Millhouse. Come on, Millhouse.
Millhouse?
You've had worse. You've dealt with worse. Yeah, so it means like it's relatively easy, but this is, I guess, level 3, so the time limits are a little bit tighter than they were in the last level, but even so, I don't think this is going to be a big deal. Like, we have 3 missions to do today, which isn't many, and I apologize for that. Actually, no, I don't apologize for that. That's not my fault. But yeah, only 3 missions to do. But yeah, I'm not too worried about this one. It's kind of the other 2 that I'm a little bit more concerned about. Although that's not great. I don't like that ramp just caused us to start smoking. That seems not awesome. But yeah, this one should be fine. It is just going point to point. And the sports car is pretty good. As we found out with level 2, the sports car is just a good car. Like, yeah, it blows up quite easily, but in terms of speed, like, it's pretty good. So I think this one should be fine. The next one is somewhat of a similar bag with the fish, which is just like, well, you just have to drive fast. And if you drive fast, you'll do it. So we'll have to see if the sports car is kind of like up to the task. I think it will be, though. I think the sports car is actually pretty good. Although I want to say, like, with the sports car that, like, the sports car, like, never really improves. I don't know if there's going to be another traffic car that's going to, like, be better than the sports car in a future level. But it's like, I'm assuming stats-wise, it's going to be the same throughout, so... yeah, might get trickier as we go. Alright. First mission done. That was always going to be an easy one, in my opinion. So now we can walk to the next mission, all the way to mission 6. It does feel a little bit weird already doing mission 6. Like, we're only a few minutes into this. To jump around like this feels very strange. This isn't how you meant to play this game, I don't think. But anyway, mission 6. Fishy deals. Save the sea captain's fish. Collect all the fish before time runs out. So this one normally isn't too bad, but this is definitely where like you start to feel those tighter time limits. Like, yeah, we're still quite early in the game, but you know, the time limits are a little bit tighter here. So from me like playing this level normally, I would probably have about like maybe 15 seconds, although if I mess up that could be like 10 seconds. Like, I feel like it's not unusual to have less than 10 seconds on the clock when doing this mission. Like, it's pretty... Like, that's just probably going to happen. So I'm a little bit worried about it, but I do think the sports car's pretty good. Like, it's been pretty good so far. So 10 seconds is still a lot of time, right? Oh, I do like the shade of brown on that car that we just went past. That was a bit more like of a chocolate brown, but like in a gross way. This is more of like an ashy brown that we've found ourselves in. But yeah, we'll have to see if I can do this one. I think this one should be fine. Maybe? I don't know. But I want to keep the streak going. So far, we've been able to do like every mission first time, which definitely won't last, I don't think. But I guess the main thing with this mission is the traffic spawning. Like, because these fish are on either side of the road. But, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Well, that's bad. Let's handbrake it. Okay. Ugh. I'm still going to stand by the fact that I don't think the time limit's actually all that crazy. Like, it appears tight, but hopefully we're actually going to be okay here. Oh god, these lampposts are very weighty. Make this jump, please. And there we go. That makes me think maybe the sports car is like the same speed as Lisa's car. Is Lisa's car just kind of bad? I wouldn't be surprised, but I never thought of it as being bad. But anyway. Alright, we're already here. Final mission. Killing it. The Old Pirate and the Sea. Destroy the black limo to find Bart. Don't let time run out. So this is the first one that I'm actually worried about doing. Like, this is the first mission that I think actually maybe... Like, there were other ones that I've mentioned, been like, oh, I'm not too sure about this one. But this one is a pure destroy mission, and I have to use a car which is terrible in order to do it, and this limo is very tough. So, we're just going to have to see how this goes. There is a little trick that I want to try and do, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to put it off. But this limo is so tough. Like, normally you would use, like... I would probably use, like, Plow King... Or Mr. Plow? I think it's Mr. Plow is what I'm thinking of. But okay, so the trick is to hit him off here. Come on, please go off. No, 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 no. Oh, well. That's not great. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage though. But yeah, like this limo is really bulky. But, and you only have 2 minutes to destroy it. And because of how weak my car is, I've got to be careful. But I do think if you knock him down at that ramp that I tried to knock him down at, that you can like destroy him really easily, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. So I'm just gonna have to keep ramming and hope for the best. We're actually doing pretty well. He's over halfway. I'm not even smoking yet, but it's getting like no momentum though. I need him to go quick so I can smash him into the jazz hole. Yeah, that's actually really good. This is going like way better than a normal playthrough. Oh, okay, we're smoking. Can go up there. I'm going to have to be slow about it though. I think he might blow himself up, honestly. He's got no health left, so all he has to do is like crash once. And that... Oh, bugger. And we're good. We're going to go... Oh, come on. That should be it. That should be it. Oh, he's so close. I think we're good, but I'm actually going to have to hit him again. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I will take that any day of the week. Yeah, unfortunately wasn't able to get him down into that ramp, because I think you can... Like, it's not just this mission. I feel like there's like quite a few missions on this map that whenever it's all like, destroy this person, you just like ram them down that ramp, and then they get stuck, and then you can just do it like that. I definitely have done that before, but that one actually went a lot better than I was thinking. But I just have such a... Like, the physics of ramming stuff in this game can just feel all over the place sometimes. But that one, I think, just went pretty well. Like, he just smashed into the wall sometimes. I didn't really kind of... I was just kind of there, and he was just like, no, I'm going into this wall, and I'm going to do, like, a big chunk of damage. But wow, okay. We haven't actually technically done this mission yet, but like, there's really not that much else to do, so that's that done. I always, in my head, thought of these cars as being so, like, pathetically weak. Like, comically pathetically weak. But I was just able to destroy that limo while only getting one spanner. That doesn't feel right. Was I wrong? Was I just prejudiced towards these cars and they're actually amazing? I'm learning so much about myself. And ugly-looking sports cars as well, but... yeah, that went really well! Again! This was supposed to be like a challenge series, like, oh, Tom takes on the Simpsons Hit and Run, but he only can use these cars. What's going to happen? Well, apparently what is going to happen is that I'm just going to beat them all first time, no problem. Surprising. I do think this is going to get harder. If I remember on the Avoid All Cars challenge I did, I felt like the difficulty of this game in general ramped up when I got to Marge's level, which is level 4. So I guess we've kind of done the opening levels. Like, level 1 was the easiest, level 2 is a little bit harder, level 3 arguably not as hard as level 2, and yeah, eventually I will get stuck on a mission. I promise. I do promise that I will get stuck, but not today. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one where we're going to tackle Marge's level and maybe have to retry one for the first time. I don't know. Stay tuned!